Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to today's pick a card reading, and it is angel messages. I had to think then, I couldn't remember. Yeah, it's angel messages. So I'm not actually using angel cards, so they're just channeled messages from the angels via these cards and partly through my intuition. So remember, it is intuitive, it's general. Not every message is meant for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Guys, I do want to mention that I put readings daily on TikTok and on my Instagram story. I also put other things on Instagram. I put a daily card on Instagram. So please feel free to check it out. You can find it in the description below, the handles to those two channels. Anyway, private reading as well. If you want one, check the description below. So let's get on with today's reading. So this is angel messages for you on your topic, whatever it is that you want to know about. So I've got two clarifying cards here. Let's have a look. Your angel messages are Three of Wands, the Emperor, Queen of Wands, the Strength card. Ooh, clarified with, the Emperor again, double Emperor. This is strong, and give it to God. Okay, so I'm just going to move that up. This card says lead. This is the John Holland Psychic Tarot for the Heart. This is the Emperor. Okay, so your angel messages are that it's very interesting because for me, it could be about a masculine in your life that you're inquiring about. It's definitely about how to take charge of your life, how to take control of your life, how to sort a situation out. I think that there's a potential that you're trying to take a lot of action, and what you actually need to do is give it to God. What you also need to do is trust in the divine power of the universe. What you also need to do is wait for the universe to send you the right timing with the Three of Wands. It's definitely, with the Three of Wands and the Queen of Wands, I definitely think there's a need to get creative. I definitely think there's a need to investigate your inspirations, to start making moves forwards. However, what I also see is that your ship hasn't quite come in yet. The real opportunity for you to take action isn't quite here. It will come. And I think you're very, very keen to take action. Just be careful you don't force too much action. Queen of Wands is about creativity, birthing a new situation. So you can definitely do that. You can definitely bring this new situation forward. But it's going to take strength, courage, bravery. It's going to take maybe not being too reactive. It's going to take holding out for the right time and the right timing, and letting the universe guide you as to when that right time will be for you. I think it's very important that you don't rush into it. I want to just pull you, I don't normally do this, as you know, if you watch my readings regularly, but I just want to pull a couple of clarifying cards because I feel like I need to. Five of Wands, let's have a look. Yeah, Five of Wands, Eight of Coins. Okay, so yeah, definitely. Five of Wands, there's some conflict going on around this situation. And what they're asking you to do is to, rather than getting drawn into the low vibe over this and pushing, rushing the action, trying to kind of battle your way forwards, allow the universe to unfold this for you. It may take a lot of strength of character to sort of wait and allow things to unfold naturally, and maybe direct from the sidelines, or through your intuition, rather than and through allowing, rather than trying to go in there all guns blazing and getting it sorted out in a sort of mechanical and 3D way. The Eight of Coins is saying you need to have a period of time where you're working on your own for self-mastery. I feel like this is a time for you to up level, to go to a higher energy around this situation, and to fine-tune your experience. It's very, very tempting to get in there and to try and fight and push your way forwards with this situation. They're encouraging you to do not the opposite. They're not asking you to back down or to stop trying, but to try in a different way. Allow rather than try. Fine-tune your own skills. Take time on your own projects and allow the universe to guide you. That's the crucial thing. All right? Hope this makes sense. Loads of love, guys. I'll see you on the next reading or a private reading in the meantime. See you soon, guys. Hi group 2, how are you doing? So we've got a couple of clarifying cards here. So your angel messages are 4 of coins, 5 of cups, 6 of swords, 8 of cups. Well, there's a lot of moving on energy here. Connect with your soul family and move, which is the chariot. You guys are finding your natural home. They're asking you to consider moving through the obstacles, fighting through, maybe, I don't really like this term. You're going to have to work your way around obstacles and overcome external barriers and issues. These could be people, situations and events in your world. You're going to need to move through those difficulties in order to get to where you want to be. You've had a lot of disappointment. 4 of coins, 5 of cups, a lot of sadness, maybe some loss in the past. You're afraid. You're clinging on a bit tight to your situation or where you're at. You may be playing it safe, but it's time to move. You need to let go of the past. You need to invest in your future. You're going to have to do that. You're going to have to be very, very determined, very focused, and very, very keen to keep moving forwards regardless. You know, you can't let the old situation hold you back. Connect with your soul family. It's time for you to connect with people, circumstances, and events that are more meant for you, that are on your level, that are more in tune with how you feel and who you really are now. The 6 of Swords is saying the worst is over for you. You're moving into a period of healing, clarity, and a time when things will be a lot better for you. The 8 of Cups is saying, though, that you have to do the inner work. You have to let go of the past. You have to let go of that circumstance or event that maybe benefited you in the past, but it's time to let it go. It could have become like an addictive cycle to you. It could be an actual addiction, or it could be a pattern of thinking or a behavior or an association with a person that is outdated, outworn. It's time to move. If you can be determined, then you can get to a place where you're connected with people who are more like you, who are on your path, who are more on the path you would like to be on, or you know, who you connect with on a deeper level, which is obviously going to help you to move forwards in your life. Bizarrely, for whatever reason, clear the cards, in this reading, I've felt the need to draw clarifiers, which I think I've only ever done once in the however 400 readings or whatever that I've done in here, but that's fine. So clarifying with the Wheel of Fortune, I'm just going to pull another card, may pull more. Let's see what happens. Nothing's kind of leaping out at the minute. Let's see. I tend to choose jumping cards. No, they're not right. This could be right. This could be right. Okay. So the clarifying on your situation. Yes, King of Cups. This is going to be the part of your soul family. This could be a partner, or it could be a friend or an associate. You're being drawn away from the negative situations or the fearful situations. It's not really people, I think, so much as it is your old patterns of behavior, and towards a new situation where you can actually connect with people who have got something to offer you, which we'll talk about in a second. You're most likely going to meet a person or a group of people who are represented by this King of Cups. It could be a man, but it doesn't have to be. The most obvious answer is either someone who is like a father figure or a male partner, but it can be many different things. This is a general reading, so the specific person can be a little bit more generalized. But you're going to meet someone or people who offer you great advice, who you feel very guided by, you feel very connected to on a deep soul level, and certainly on an emotional level, if not on a spiritual level. What's happening at the moment is you're being encouraged to move on. Although you may feel afraid about moving forward and you may feel like there's too many obstacles in the way, but in actual fact, this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny calling. This is the wheel turning. It's time for you to move. It's time for you to move into this new direction. This is where your luck is. This is where your next step is. This King of Cups, as a person or a group of people, is going to offer you something. 6 of Coins, it's going to feel like a more balanced energy. It could actually bring you something physical and tangible that's new and beneficial to you. If nothing else, it's going to bring a sense of peace and balance and tranquility that has been sadly lacking in your life in the past. But things are changing. This is your soul family calling. And you're going to be moving past the difficulties and into a period of time of much greater tranquility. But in order to do this, you have to actively, 5 of Cups to 8 of Cups, you have to stop looking at the past and what went wrong. Grieve it by all means, but then move forwards. Allow yourself to let this old pattern go. Hope this makes sense. Loads of love, guys. I'll see you on the next reading or on a private reading in the meantime. See you soon, guys. Hi, Group 3. How are you doing? So we've got a couple of clarifiers here. So this is your angel messages. We've got the Moon, Knight of Coins, the Devil, Ace of Coins. Sorry, delay there. Say thank you. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is interesting. We've got this double ace here. There's a lot of mixed energies here with this situation. What they're asking you to do is to be aware of where the fear is. There's a lot of fear. There's decent amount of ego going on here, which is fear. You know, I don't mean ego as in what we call ego in everyday life. I mean just attachment to fear and to the shadow side of your life and situations. We've got the Moon. There could be a lot of fear and illusion going on. The Ace of Swords in reverse is, it's not the truth. There could be some injustice going on, or some things that some difficulties, some problematic situations. But I feel for the majority of you that this issue is actually in your mind. It's not necessarily entirely real, although you are sort of somewhat manifesting problems because you're looking for them. I feel this with the Moon. I feel there's a lot of illusion. You're trying to find your way with the Knight of Coins. You're halfway there, but you're still very attached to fear, to worry, to concern. What they're saying is look for gratitude. Start being grateful for what's going well in your life. You may have had something happen where you felt cheated or pained or disrupted in some way. There's no doubt some of you have already had this. And this is, causing you some sort of issue. But the way to turn this situation around is to see that this was all part of the learning process, to appreciate the learning and the lesson it gave you or has brought to you, and to start focusing on what you've got to be grateful for in your life, which can feel a bit frustrating if you feel like on your backside about things, like things feel to have been the rug feels to have been pulled from underneath you. But remember that we learn the most from the difficulties. We often learn the most from our suffering. So whilst we don't invite suffering in, we don't actively go and look for it. Once we've suffered, which you have, in recent times, once you've suffered, you can be pleased that you will have learned something from it or cleared something as a result, if you have a mind to see it that way. But you do have to actively see it that way. That's a crucial and important point. What is good news for you is whilst you have had this difficult situation, you are well on your way. The seed is in the ground. So this new situation that you want, this annoyance with what's happened and this feeling of frustration that you're not getting what you want is not quite true. The Ace of Coins, they're saying the seed is in the ground. When you experience this negativity, the seed of desire of what you truly want, and the positive light side of this shadow energy that you've been experiencing has been placed in the ground, so to speak, metaphorically speaking. You can't see the seed growing yet because it's all under the surface, but before you know it, it's going to break through the surface, and you will start to see the new situation emerging. Okay, clear the cards. Bizarrely, like I just said to the other two groups, I felt the need to pull some clarifying cards from the deck, which I've only done once in the 400 or whatever readings I've done on here, but that's fine. And this is maybe a new trend. Let's have a look. Right, they've fallen on the floor, so I don't know, I might leave it on the floor. I'll see what happens. No, I've managed to get it. Right. Yeah, so this is significant. The cards are leaping and then going to the floor, which doesn't surprise me at all. There's a lot of pain and suffering around this group. Yeah, there's a lot of fear. What they're saying, yeah, bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. Yeah, what they're saying is there's a lot of pain because you guys have been through something bad in the past. And if you're feeling great at the moment and things aren't really a bother for you, what I would encourage you to do is to bear in mind that the answer to the problem you have, or if you feel like your desire is stuck and it's not manifesting quite as you would like it to, it's probably because you still got some of this old pain stuck in your kind of vibrational field or energy. So the Tower is the chaos, the disruption, the disaster. This isn't happening now, but it has happened recently. They're asking you to be strong with the Strength card, to show bravery, courage, to listen to inner wisdom, to not let Nine of Swords, your fearful, anxious thoughts and feelings, don't let them overrun you. Don't believe every thought you have and every emotion you have. By all means, honor them. Pay attention to the pain. You know, you don't want to be pushing that down, or else it doesn't go away. It just makes it worse. But what you do need to do is start turning your attention to what you've got to be grateful for, what is going well in your life, noticing that you're already well on your way, because they're telling you are, to where you want to go, and know that this new situation is going to manifest for you in a very short time. It's really about how willing you are to process the pain of what's happened in the past and let go, so that this new situation can come in. So I hope this makes sense, guys. Have a brilliant day. I'll see you on the next reading or private reading in the meantime. Don't forget to join me on TikTok and Instagram. Loads of love, guys. I'll see you soon.